Gallery ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Make it zone number 1.
In Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand.
That is awesome.
You gotta be freaking kidding me!
No! God, please, no! No!
It's Saturday morning, and you're in the right place at the right time. The Multicoloured Talk Show with your hosts, Stephen Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
No, you do panic me sometimes.
Well, I shouldn't.
Why just slide me along there?
Well, no, you can move a chair. What's the matter with you? Yeah.
It's 50-50, Eddie.
I know. Well, why do you take up so much of the screen? I don't understand. Very good morning, guys. Saturday morning.
Saturday.
Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show. And I must confess, I've been very, very remiss this morning.
What's that mean?
I haven't had a shave, look. I look like, can you see that? I look like an absolute blooming caveman, I do.
We'd say every week, Eddie, you don't care, you don't dress up, you're not shaving.
Clean
you know
shirts, clean t-shirts. Oh, I've made a mistake.
You've even washed, to be honest.
I've made a mistake this morning. I think I've got green on my shirt. Oh, I might have to change that in the break.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, break it. Yeah,
I'll change it in the break.
See, as everybody says, I do make an effort.
Yeah, say no more. Just going to
I
say...
learned something from the Blues Brothers this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know which one. There's two of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you look like one of the Blues
Yeah.
Brothers. I thought you said you learned a song by the Blues Brothers.
No.
No. Oh, well.
What was one of the songs?
Going to say a very...
Everybody needs somebody. Yeah, that's an old movie, isn't it?
Going to say a very good morning to our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
And all of our friends on Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, all the social... Anywhere you get your podcasts.
I've got Instagram now. I don't know how to work it, though.
You've got Instagram?
Yeah.
No. Are you coming, kicking and screaming, into the 21st century?
I don't know how to work it, though. Somebody set it up. I still got...
Well, that's cool. Got lots to talk about this morning, as we normally have.
Oh, I say it every week, but Holly makes a lovely cup of tea.
Doesn't she just... Holly, can you do me a favour, please? Just talking to the staff. Could you go... could you go and get me a T-shirt that people can't see through? Yeah. That'd be a blue one, probably. So let's see who's online. Very good morning.
Are you going to do it live? I think we should do it live, shouldn't we? No, come on, Eddie. Show that body.
No, you
That body's had 65 years of work done to it.
64
You're
points.
65.
No, I'm not till June.
Doesn't matter. You're 65 this year. It's like me. I'm 60 next year.
Great. Good morning, Lisa Craig. How are you?
Oh, Lisa. Morning, Lisa.
And good morning, Viv Rolfe. Good to see you. Joy cooling from a very cold and windy
I should take these glasses
Dublin.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Because he has all these lights on in the studio.
You have to. That's what they do.
I feel like Peterson Lee. That's why he had to wear sunglasses.
Yeah. Welcome
home. He wasn't blind. Welcome.
He was.
No, he wasn't blind.
He was.
No, he wasn't. It was like problems with his eyes. He wasn't blind.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that a see-throughable one?
It's...
What?
Staff are in. Change of clothing.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's a lot better.
Straight
Thank you,
into
Holly.
wardrobe.
Yes.
Straight up, I'll do that in a moment.
Oh, do it now, Eddie.
No,
do it now.
Good morning.
Let's see your
John
boobs. Man boobs.
You're not
Yeah, you want to
my
share them. It's like Dolly Parton.
Oh, mental you are.
Yeah.
Good morning, John Stephen Gilhooly. He was in the bar the other night.
Oh, yeah. He likes
Lovely.
a beer.
Lovely
He does.
to see him.
Yes.
God, it's Saturday already.
Do you know what happened with John? Oh, I shouldn't tell this on the telly.
Don't then.
Right,
Excuse me, I'm going to cough. That's it.
Yes.
Cleared the throat. Good morning, Wendy Johns. There's a magistrate.
Oh, magistrate, morning.
Good morning, man. Yeah, tip your hat and all that. And Joe Roberts says, more like tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was done.
Yellow ribbon
round the oak tree. It's been 3 long years.
We can't sing no more.
But that
We can't.
That was Dawn, Tony Orlando.
Yeah, but we can't sing no more.
Who? Why is he in the subject?
I have no idea.
Morning, Canada.
Good morning, Canada. Good
Yes.
Morning. Good morning, Jane Baxter.
A little bit of the syrup on the pancakes in the morning.
Syrup of figs?
No, they have syrup, don't they?
Oh, maple
You want to see
syrup.
the Canadians when they go on holiday? You ever seen Canadians on holiday? I was in this hotel, these Canadians, she's guilty. So you go down for lunch, and you're in this big buffet, and the Canadians all walk in with bags.
Yeah.
And at first, like, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? So they get to the table, this is God's truth. They bring out the mayonnaise, the ketchup, the syrup, the salt and pepper. They bring everything from Canada.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen
Well,
nothing
I've got
like
to say,
it.
though,
What?
when I was in America,
Yeah,
I
America.
couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it either.
We was in one of these breakfast places,
Yeah.
and they got a full breakfast. Bacon, eggs,
Yeah.
the whole lot.
And tomatoes,
And-
beans.
And then they had like pancakes on the same plate. And then they put syrup on the pancakes. And it goes, no,
Eddie,
syrup, egg and bacon.
That's why they've got arses the size of islands.
That countries.
What did I say?
Apparently that's Papa Jeff. That's who brings all the stuff in a bag. Duncan Blanchard, morning from a dull but dry
Dry.
County Clare.
Yes,
Wow.
County Clare, dry. That's the main
Fantastic.
thing, as long as you're dry.
Jane O, good morning from Dobby and family.
There was a lady in the other night, and she says, "Oh, I'm not drinking, Steve. I'll have a water." And I says to her, when people say that to me, you're either pregnant
I'm not.
or it's Lent. So it was Lent, wasn't it?
Is that what he was?
Yeah, she was 70. Obviously, she wasn't going to be pregnant, Christ.
Well,
so,
you don't know. You don't know.
70.
With today's technology.
Yeah.
it
Don't
could-
forget, women have willies now in England, so probably a 70-year-old could be pregnant.
You never know. Right, now listen, guys. Very often, people come into our establishments, either the bar or the restaurant, and we kind of build an affinity with them.
Oh, I
Now,
don't.
We've built it. Well, we have with one lad, one special guy that we actually love, and he's such a supporter of our bar.
Can we just... How old is he?
He's getting on.
Oh,
He's
it's
getting
all
on.
right. Just when you say the lab's getting like...
No,
I
no,
don't know
no.
the guy that glitter wrote to you.
No. He's getting on. He's getting on.
You're getting on.
But for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
and we've told you this and we've told you guys this,
Yeah.
he has featured our bar
Ooh.
in the Stafford Rangers football programme. So every time Stafford Rangers have a programme printed, the 60s bar is there. And I'm going to try and get you a mention next time.
All right.
if I may.
Stafford Rangers.
Yes. But Holly has made a little message for our Eric. Do we mind if we play it?
All right.
Can we do it? Let's have a look.
It's just unrehearsed.
We can talk over this.
We can talk till the cows come home.
But we don't want to, because we want to hear
Holly.
So, Eric, it's a message just for you.
That's for you.
Hi Eric, it's just little old me at the 60s bar in Los Gigantes, and I know you'll be watching because I know you tune in every Saturday morning to watch Steve and Eddie on the Multicoloured Talk Show. We just wanted to say thank you for all the support you've given us over the years since you and I first met in Domingo's bar over a random conversation about Celine Dion. You've sent so many people over to see us. You've included us in your matchday programs for the last 2 years, and we are so appreciative of that. We love that you've done that for us. And all the people that you've sent over, including the Yum Yum Man, your barber, Pete and Julie, and of course Alex and Alison that have just been over. Thank you for sending us the Stafford Rangers towel. We have sent you a gift in return as well. And we just wanted to say thank you for tuning in every week, your continued support, and all the gifts that you've sent us over the years, the calendars, the mugs, the matchday programs, which of course we feature in. Even the postcard you sent us back in 2016 when we first opened the bar, which still takes pride of place on the top shelf between the brandies and the martinis. Eric, we just wanted to say thank you. Thank you from us at the 60s bar and all of us in Los Gigantes for your continued support. Thank you.
How cool is that? So there you go, Eric. We do appreciate you. It's absolutely brilliant. Good morning, Jenny Whitehall. Now I've been thinking.
Jane brought me over a tablet.
Did she? Oh, that's Scottish stuff.
Oh God, my teeth are rotten. It was
Well,
like
yeah.
putting acid on your teeth and just start to rot.
But that's pure sugar, then.
It's just, that's what I'm saying. God, yeah, I ate it. It was lovely,
Just-
very sweet. I had it with coffee. Also, I didn't put sugar in my coffee. It was nice. I couldn't eat that all the time.
No,
I know
no.
people eat it all the time.
It's like Kendall meat cake, isn't it?
I
Have
don't
you
know.
tried
It's
that?
just sugar. But
Amazing.
you can always tell people in Scotland who eat it who like it because
Yeah.
they've no teeth. It's just like rotting your teeth away.
Right, going back to that thing that we've just said
What
about
thing?
Eric, I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if you've got a message, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go on our WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Send it. Just turn the camera on yourself.
camera.
Do a little message.
little one.
And we'll play them.
We'll play them.
And say if it's someone's birthday
Somebody's
or
birthday, you want it?
anniversary.
Or Ian Clark's getting half of Britain out on strike. Take
That'd be
praise
great.
for it, Ian. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
got Rolls Royce going on strike next
if
week.
you guys want to turn the camera on yourself, send us a little message. We can't guarantee that we'll play them all, but it'd be nice to get a little bit of feedback from our people. Do I say people or peeps?
It's up to you.
Well,
You called them something else off air once.
yeah, I'm going to call them peeps. Peeps. Got to say, XPTV1, good morning from the gallery. The boy I love is down in the gallery.
Don't know that
Say
one.
that one.
Tracy, there's Tracy. She's been cooking the eggs for breakfast. She has the eggs Florentine.
Oh, is
with a
that
little,
what it is?
yeah, with a little bit of fizz.
Bit of fizz.
Yeah.
Is that breakfast in the...
Yes, you have a little bit of fizz in fresh orange juice, Eddie.
And that's what happens in the Fagin household.
Absolutely, quality, quality.
Right, now listen, before...
Oh, can I just say something as well before Eddie, you can go on with your little subject? I've got a subject today which is very controversial, so I want to take this the moment now to apologise to XPTV1 and to Spotify and Facebook and anyone else that's going to be offended by my subject today. I was told to apologise beforehand to give people time to switch off and bugger off.
Oh, you can't say that.
Can I not?
No, you can't use the word
Switch off.
That's it.
So, very controversial today, Eddie.
All right, that's fine.
Is that all right with you? I just want to tell you as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, good,
Listen,
good.
I don't care because
Right.
XPTV1
Yeah.
Gallery have got the red button.
Yeah, I'm on delay, I know that.
Yeah, you are. Duncan Blanchard
What's Mother's
says, I'll
Day?
just say Happy Mother's Day tomorrow
Mother's Day.
for all mothers, grandmothers,
It's England, isn't
and
it?
dads that are mums too. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Bloody England, isn't it?
That's lovely. I know it's England, but
Not
it's
here, no, yeah, Mother's Day here.
Yes, I know it's not Mother's Day here, but if you're an expat, it's lovely to have a one of them things.
New Year's
from-
Eve tomorrow in Bali.
I was going to put the name then, but I'll call
What
them
name?
lunarpig.com, right?
No.
Yeah, you get a card, you can send them. It's great. It's lovely for a mum to get a card or a bunch of flowers or something. And, you know, if you go online, you can actually find a local florist into Flora. Or other ones are available.
very old
and you
school.
can send, well, yeah, but you can still do that.
Yeah, it's old school, Eddie.
Brilliant.
Sending flowers and chocolates, very old school, and jewellery. Show your mother that you love her.
Yeah.
And take her to the chicken shack.
Well, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
What a great idea that is. Listen, Mum, I've got you a voucher
Yeah.
for the chicken shack.
Don't do vouchers.
I know, you'll have to work out
No,
how to
don't do vouchers.
Oh, you will. You will.
No, never.
You will. It's the way forward.
Don't take cards. Don't do vouchers.
It's the way forward. It's like garlic bread. That's the future.
Garlic bread's old school. You go back to
Yes.
bloody trifle days.
Oh, Tracy had her flowers this morning. How lovely. Excellent. Right, before we get to the break, and it's a very important break.
Yeah, because you've got to
this
change
morning.
clothes.
Yeah, but it's an important break this morning. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. I'm always looking for something to...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it? Yes, Shelley. Canada. Yes.
Canada, Spain, yeah. England, say that
They
one.
make the days out. They put all the days in a hat. And they just pull it out. Oh, no, let's go for this.
It's like
When's
300.
Easter this year? Oh, let's have it in November.
That'll do it. Right, listen, I'm always looking for stuff to watch.
What to wear?
To watch on TV.
Oh, just ask me. I'll tell you.
Well, there's that many channels now, and there's never anything to watch.
Oh
but,
no.
But this week, I did a bit of binge watching. I don't very often binge watch. And we found a box set. Well, I suppose it's 3 seasons, 6 episodes each.
Yeah.
Called The Fall. F-A-L-L.
Oh,
And it's based in Belfast,
Yeah.
right? And we have viewers in Belfast all over the world, and I actually watched it. And you know when you watch something and you watch the first episode and you think,
Don't like it.
yeah, but I'll have a look at the next episode and yeah.
Before you know it, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely, I did that. It was called The Fall, and it starred Gillian Anderson. Do you remember from the
Yeah,
X-Files?
I know, man. Is this about the IRA and everybody?
No. It's about a serial killer. Put the flag down. It's about a serial killer on the loose in Belfast, and it's absolutely brilliant.
All right.
But now I've come to the end of it, right? Mothering Sunday in the UK is always 3 weeks before Easter.
Yeah.
No.
Been waiting all morning for the talk show, and just as it started, I lost my signal. But now, good morning.
So there you go, morning, Brenda. Just finished Dexter, says Joe Roberts. Great. Have you seen The Fall? It is good. I love The Fall. Try watching The Tourist and Kin. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at that. Because I am looking
Is this
for...
a TV review programme now?
No, I'm just looking for something to watch next. Because we did The Fall. Joe Roberts says Dexter's good. Lisa Craig says she's watched it. You've not watched it.
I'm not a TV person. No, I've lived here 41 years. I'm not a TV. I've told you this.
Just so behind the
No,
times.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I get home at night, relax, maybe get a bit of porn on. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not a TV person.
Yeah, The Staircase. I don't know. I've never heard of The Staircase. But
True story. I read the book. True story about Staircase. Yeah, it was a man who was who said his wife fell down the stairs. But it was an incredible story, and at the end of the book, you still don't know if he pushed her or she actually fell. Great story that was, and they made a movie of it.
it was. I think it might have been filmed in Los Gigantes. Right, now let me see.
That did happen here, didn't it?
Manifest. I wasn't going to say.
Yeah, Manifest
is good.
Fabulous.
Linda Hewitt's off to a decade.
Linda, best behaviour. Maybe take Rab to the toilet before you get on the bus because he'll never make it. It's over an hour. The Rab's got a weak bladder.
Yeah.
Always up and down. He's lovely shoes. He wears lovely shoes though. But Linda, they'll be in the bar central at the moment. Get him to the loo first.
Right. Have you finished that?
Yeah, I just like to help everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an appeal on behalf of Rab. Right, so...
Have you ever been on a bus and you need to go?
Oh, God, yeah.
And what do you do?
I do... You hold it.
Well, you get... certain age.
Yeah. Oh, they're off again. They're talking to each other on the blooming chatter. Morning from the garden in Chesterfield. Jeff Fagan obviously got his eggs, which is great.
Yeah, served in the garden.
Linda thinks that's funny.
It's funny true though.
So yeah, if you've got any other suggestions that I can watch, Manhunt, Martin Clunes, Manhunt. Martin Clunes, he was one
I've
of
been
the-
on a few manhunts in my time.
Yeah. And arrested, arrested.
Yeah, San Francisco,
So-
here I come.
Good morning, Sue Frisbee. Frizzers are out soon, yeah.
Yes, Sue, lovely Sue.
Everybody's coming out
There's
there.
a boy called Sue.
Oh.
Oh, shit, are you going to your subjects? I'm going to run out of time because I've got a great subject this morning.
Hang on a second. Jeff Fagan's feeding the chicken. I didn't know Jeff had got chickens.
They've got a few chickens in the lovely garden.
Have they?
And they've got a lovely fish pond as well.
Oh, right.
Beautiful gazebo, beautiful,
Oh,
lovely
and that's why they have eggs.
lovely garden. Well looked
Say
after,
no
well
more.
catered that garden is. Yes.
Right, let's go to a break. But before we
He's
go...
going to change his top.
Yeah, but before we go to the break, we're dedicating this first end of part one to a cause that we want to support, both XPTV1 and Multicoloured Talk Show. We want to support this cause. So listen, you usually go and make a cup of tea during the break and everything. Today, don't go, just sit in front of your telly and we'll go to a break, but I want you to watch the break because it's it's quite important.
Right.
Join us at 60s Bar.
On the 11th of January, Live Paws Rescue Animals Tenerife caught fire and put the lives of 150 dogs in dire jeopardy. The people of Tenerife raced to their rescue. All nationalities came together. All 150 dogs and animals were saved, taken into people's homes without question.
Well, this is my mate. Looks like he'll be coming home tonight.
The fires raged for a week. Everything was taken by the flames. Now we need your help to rebuild their lives. Every cent is received with gratitude. Every cent matters. Blankets, bedding, water bowls, basic requirements to survive. This appeal isn't just to rebuild shelters, it's to rebuild lives. Please give what you can to keep them safe, to keep them warm, to keep them alive. Thank you.
It is a bitter wind.
Bitter.
Yeah, so there you go. This all happened for Live Pause.
It was a while ago.
January.
I remember it. I remember the smoke on the motorway, the smell.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was next door. Next door. There was a yard, wasn't it? It was a don't know, junkyard or something. It was, and all these pallets went on fire. Everything went on fire. I still don't know if it was deliberately done. Do you know that?
No, I know. But the thing is, let me explain something to you about me, right?
All right.
I don't have animals. I don't have a dog. I have.
You used to.
In the past.
No, when I first met you, those bloody guinea pigs.
We had guinea pigs.
Yeah, I was going to eat them.
But the thing is, because I don't have
Did you
animals.
change your top?
Yeah. Because I don't have animals.
Yeah, you've got me.
Doesn't mean to say that I have no feelings towards animals and that I don't like them, because I do. I absolutely love them. And when something like this happens, it's
emotional.
It's emotional and it's dramatic. And XPTV1 are telling us that the recycle centre actually burnt for 2 weeks.
No, they actually put it out.
See you later. Staff are off.
Staff are off. Great.
It burnt for 2 weeks. I loved Hank. Hank, my mate, Hank he's my bulldog over in Ireland. He's great. Good morning, Paul King. But it is emotional. Now, we kind of want to support this, right? So, when you watch this back, kind of pause and take a note of the PayPal that you can give things to. I've got a press release here that kind of explains things, right? The fact that Tenerife came together and supported, and that includes 60s Bar, and I'll include you.
Thank you very much.
People took dogs home, cared for them, while it took 2 weeks for the fire to be put out. But now there's an even bigger issue, and this is a quote from Mark from Live Pause. He says, a lot of things have happened since the fire. The owner of the property, who has got Esperanza del Sur, wants to sell it. Now, Live Pause are the first option to buy, but they're short about €150,000, right? If someone's going to buy, that might be the end of the refuge, right? If someone else buys it. In which case, you'll have to move with 100 dogs. So he's put everything on the buying in place, so we need a good fundraising to get it materialised. And you know something? I have confidence and faith in people that they're not going to let these dogs suffer. They're going to really, really take to this cause and try and help. And you know, every little bit, if you only send a euro during the to the PayPal account, do it, because that is a euro well spent.
Do you want my 2 bobs put in?
Yeah, you have your 2 bob.
This is a government problem.
Yes.
And as an ex-member of the government, Eddie,
you can't whisper.
See, if I was involved in this, Eddie, I would take the 100 dogs, take it up to the local council, and put the dogs into the council. You look after them.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
You don't help us. Yeah, you have them.
Yeah,
You've got to pressure the local government, Eddie, because there's grants there, there's money there for them.
I totally understand that, right? But you see, people are not of a political nature when it comes to animals.
Oh, I totally agree there.
People, it pulls on the heartstrings. They want to help, and I advise you to help. And I'll tell you what we're going to do in a couple of weeks' time. We're going to send a crew down from the Multicoloured Talk Show, and we're going to have a look at how things are going and how they're progressing.
Oh, can I come?
Yeah.
Make sure I don't leave with a dog.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem, Eddie.
He would.
Yeah, no, don't let me.
You see, I don't have a dog because my lifestyle doesn't allow for a dog. And in essence, what I'm saying is, the people who have dogs, they have to know that they've got to have what's the word I'm looking for? The commitment to look after a dog. They need watering, they need walking, they need feeding, they need training.
It's like being married.
It's not just a case. I mean, don't forget, during COVID, God, everybody had a dog. Everybody had a dog.
Even the Clampets had a dog.
But the reason they had a dog is so they could go for a walk. And that's not a reason to have a dog. And there you go, Trace says. The thing is, Steve, the council would probably put them down. Life Pause doesn't do that. Life Pause is based on their welfare and rehoming them. And if you take live paws away, what do you do? Oh, by the way, if you're thinking live paws, it used to be called Live Arico, but it's been rebranded as Live Paws. And I will tell you, they have got...
I think that the Spanish have got a little bit better with the animal cruelty. There's
Yes.
new laws out here as well. I mean, you go back 20 years ago, it was horrendous here, absolutely horrendous. But now people are being prosecuted for cruelty to dogs. There was a man in Gomera for the horse he had, the donkey, sorry.
Oh, yeah, the one.
He was charged.
Yeah.
People have been charged now. It's 20 years ago. They would get away with murder, basically. Now there's
Yeah.
more laws in. And that's why the government now have came out the pulpit.
Yeah.
And so they should be involved in this. I don't know if they actually are already. So I've never
No.
really looked into it. I'm sure paws have been on there. It's the local council, local mayor, and get them involved as well.
Oh, believe me, when you've got an organisation like Live Paws,
Yeah, probably will
they
do.
look into everything.
Absolutely.
They do. And if they can't, people who are of the same ilk and same mind as them, they will look on their behalf. Now, if you're interested to find out what Live Paws does, they've got a Facebook page
Oh, good.
called Live Paws, LIVEPAWS, Rescued Animals.
So it's just not
Tenerife.
dogs then, it's all different
Well, there
animals.
you go. I don't know whether you can see that. There you go. It's called Live Paws,
Rescued animals.
Rescued Animals.
So it must be
Tenerife.
it must be loads. It must have cats and rabbits and all sorts there. Let's go, Eddie.
Well, we're going to go.
We're going.
We've already sorted it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
Yes.
Can we get a bus?
No,
Oh.
we'll take one of the cars.
Or one of the cars?
We can't allow you on public transport. That's a bit scary, that is. Tracy says she sees so many dogs rehomed on the Tenerife Facebook page all over the world. Yeah, well, you know, we have so many friends of ours that come in the bar and bring some of the rescue dogs that they've
It's
got.
more difficult. Most of them, quite a lot of them go to Belgium, Holland and Germany here, don't they, Eddie?
Yeah, they do.
Because of the Brexit now, I don't think they get to the UK. They've stayed in Central Europe.
But
no
I will
problem.
say something that you need to know about
Need
Live
to know,
Paws.
yeah.
Live Paws will never, ever have a healthy dog destroyed. They will keep it until it's rehomed. And I think that's important to know, because when people take dogs to dogs homes, you really don't know what's going to happen. But Live Paws has this policy that no healthy dog will be put down, and I think that is absolutely brilliant. You had a dog, didn't you?
I've always had a dog.
Was he a have you ever had a rescue dog?
No.
No. You've always had them from pup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From neighbours, from other farms, etc. The last one's by German Shepherd. Paco, he died, wasn't it? It's 2 years ago now, and I'm not ready yet for another one. It's very emotional, you know. So I'm not ready. The time will come. It can happen today, tomorrow. When I see that dog, and I'll get a bond.
Yeah.
And I'll take him, her, whatever.
Yeah, of course. And it is.
And I've got my cats.
You've got your cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is emotional.
Oh, I've got them, haven't I? I've got 2 rescue cats, haven't I?
Yeah.
Haven't I?
Yeah, you stole one. didn't you?
Yeah. All right. I rescued one and stole the other one.
You stole a cat.
Yeah, well, it was starving, Eddie.
It was starving, it was roaming around.
It was wrong. They weren't feeding it. Sad, very sad. When I took him to the house, Antonio, he used to sit in the sink and lick the tap to tell me that's how there was no water or food for him.
There you go. Oh, XPT1, thank you so much. There is the Facebook page for Live Paws Tenerife. www.facebook.com.
Who says stand for mayor? You know, I've been there, done it.
Sue Frisbee.
Get out of it.
Yeah. Next week at the rescue, Steve. Well, I don't think it'll be next week. It'll probably be a couple of weeks, and we'll go and do a report from Live Paws, and it'll be great. We'll get to meet the dogs, and I'll stop you from bringing one home. There you go. Tracy's just said Steve will definitely bring a puppy home.
I know I will.
So what we're going to do...
I used to cry my eyes out at Lassie. Remember Lassie?
Never cried at Lassie.
Oh, I couldn't watch it. I think my mum did it just to wind me up. Used to sit there, the whole family would be like, he's crying.
Yeah. Stuart Baxter says he's got a Roman rescue and 2 cats. Steve gets it hard when they pass. I lost my puppy at 1 to cancer. Yeah.
Oh.
I think what happens is a dog or a cat, it becomes such a part of your life that it's when they, and don't forget they've not got the lifespan of a human, when they actually pass, the emotions are amazing.
Did I tell you the story about my dog?
No.
When he died, when I buried him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too long, Eddie.
It's too long.
Cut long story short, I got home one night. It was a Saturday night. It was in August, and he was dead. He died in his sleep, and unfortunately, so I had a few gins into the house, and I was upset. I thought, I'm not going to leave him out there in the garden, so I put all the lights on. I went out with a shovel. I started digging this big massive hole to put him in. Unfortunately, I didn't realise, but the neighbours further down seen all the lights on, Eddie. So they woke up and they watched him. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's digging a hole in the garden. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. He's digging a hole. The next minute I had to drag, he was too big to carry, so I dragged him along. They thought I murdered somebody. I was burying a body in my garden. They came round the next day. What happened last night, Steve? That's when you were
we saw you.
Yeah, I said, the bloody dog died. They said, oh, right. They nearly called the police on me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was burying a body in my garden.
That'd be brilliant, that would.
Yeah.
XPTV1, Sue even adopted another dog when it was all happening. She couldn't return India. She got emotionally attached to it. So now they've got a mascot called India. What a great name for a dog.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb.
You know, my next dog's going to be called...
What?
And I've got the name. I've got the name just having the dog.
What?
Moses.
Moses?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why Moses?
I think it was because I heard that song on the radio.
Oh.
The Moses the cat.
Grow the Moses.
No, there's a song. There's a song.
Well, tell me.
I don't know. I just heard the song about a cat called Moses.
Brilliant. See, Stuart thinks that Moses is a great name for a dog.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Rover? I mean, we have... Oh, gosh. We've got dogs called Brian. Brian comes in the bar. Brian. Yeah, it's a dog. We've got
Brian, yeah.
We've got a dog called Brian comes in the bar.
Billy. Brian's Billy.
But what? No, no, Brian's got a Billy.
Yeah.
But Les and Tosh have got a dog called Brian. And Dog the Brian, Brian the dog, he comes in. Louis? What's Louis mean?
It's a dog's name, isn't it?
Is that a dog's name as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Gihully, we had an abandoned spaniel puppy who wandered into our garden in La Manchas. He enjoyed 13 very happy
I remember
years
that
with us.
dog, John. Don't forget it was me that put the little puppy over the wall.
We love our April Blossom. She is a beautiful cockapoo. I think that is the terriblest name for a breed of dog ever.
I'm not having that.
What?
Jeff.
Our neighbour's dog, German Shepherd, never shuts up. He's called Steve. Absolutely brilliant. And Steve.
I had parrots as well, didn't I?
You had parrots?
Yeah, I had parrots.
They live forever.
Oh, not mine. Mine flew away.
Oh, well.
The language on my parrot was horrendous.
Please.
And then it used to impersonate my mother. You used to drive me nuts. I'd go on holiday, leave my mother in charge of the farm, and I'd come home. Mum would go back to Scotland, and then a couple of days later, I'd hear my mum's voice. Who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy? Pretty parrot? Oh, God. Well, he flew away.
But parrots live forever. So if you're buying a parrot, be prepared to die before the parrot. That's all I can say. And then what happens there?
Renato.
Angove, good morning.
Beautiful
How are you?
name, beautiful
Good to have you
name.
on board. So what we're going to do is...
Is it my turn now?
Yes, instead of having our second break, I'm going to play the first break again, so that you can have another look and sort it. You can find out if you want to donate.
Look at that.
Shelley Bryan Sweet, my sister-in-law, had a Doberman named Dog. I knew a chap who had a dog called Cat.
No, get out of it.
Honestly, in Mallorca.
I had a friend of mine many years ago. He got arrested.
Oh, Brenda.
For having a dog.
Brenda, that is theft.
What's
by
that?
closing the windows. We had a little yellow canary flying to our house, and we had him for years. So they closed the windows. That's theft by closing windows. Yeah.
Well, my friend got arrested. He had a dog, beautiful dog. It was a collie, and he ran out one night, and he was going down the street shouting its name, and he got arrested by the police.
Oh,
he's not listening to me.
I am. I just.
You're supposed to ask me why did you get arrested?
Why did you get arrested?
Dog was called Blackie.
Oh right, we're not doing that one. We're not going down that road. Listen to this. Lisa Craig, we have a cockapoo called Barney, turtles called Leonardo and Raphael, a rabbit called Buster, and Craig has his tarantula called Shredder, which is with us.
Is it fabulous getting names for animals?
But you call him by my letters, not Dog. So he was called DOG. What's all that about?
It's a Canadian thing,
Is
isn't
it?
it?
Well, the Canadian thing, saying I'm...
There's a customer that comes to the chicken shack. Their son's called DJ.
Yeah. Well, Duncan's son's called DJ. One of our first chickens got called Lunch. Something Stevie's very familiar with.
Lovely.
Yeah. Now listen, before we go to the break, can I make it? Why, my cousin? No, yes, okay. Thank you, Brendan. We can't read that out to you. You can read it, guys. We can't. We have to be politically correct.
Politically correct.
Well, yeah, times have changed.
Times have changed. Times have changed.
What was acceptable then?
Yes.
Isn't acceptable
It's like
now.
now you don't get people called, what was it, Derek? Times have changed. You would never call your baby Derek, would you?
No.
Would you? Do you know anybody under 16 called Derek?
No.
No, of course we don't. Times have changed.
Times have changed.
Nobody's cruel to kids anymore.
Joe says he had a dog called Shark, which was fine until I took him to the beach. Shark! 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 That was a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Got it, okay.
Got it, yeah.
We also have 3 cats. Furball, Misty Princess. Listen, this is getting out of hand. Right, before we go to a break, and I am going to
What
read...
about my subject? I've got to know
Yes,
it.
after the break you can do. Yes, okay. Okay, after the break. What are you doing with your notes?
Don't know. I'll add a little bit.
Say down, Rob. Before we go to the break, I'd like to do a little advert, if that's okay.
You do whatever you want. It's your show. I'm just a sidekick.
Well, you're a
I'm on half the money, but
you're
on.
psychic. Right, now,
Psychic.
you'll remember this.
Oh, here we go. The book we wrote together, and you put your. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no,
You
listen.
can't make this up, everybody. If you've been following our show back in season 5,
Yeah.
is where we had a big argument on live on air.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because he just put his name on that bloody book and never put mine on it. Carry on.
Not true.
I'm nearly finished my second book.
Right, now, listen. I'm just saying that because
Yeah.
I live in Tenerife. I wrote that. There's another couple of authors in Tenerife, right?
Yeah.
Who you really need
Hi, Eric.
to see. Sorry about that. Joe Corley's one. Joe Corley wrote a great
Tomato ketchup
book.
sauce.
More ketchup than salsa. but
Yeah.
I'll find a picture of that. I
Yeah.
haven't. But I want to talk about this one. This is a fascinating one, right? This was a friend of ours that used to live
Lewis.
here. Yeah, used to live here on the island of Tenerife. And they came over to live. Sister was already here. And this is all in the book. It's great. But it's called Amazing Maisie. And it's all about her daughter, right?
Right.
Now, her daughter was, they didn't know at the time, born with retinal blastoma, I think it's called.
What was that?
Well, it's a cancer of the eye, right? Now, she went to school with my son Jack, and I'm not saying they grew up together, but they knew each other really, really well. Lovely, lovely girl. She's 20 now, Maisie is, and her mum has been keeping a record of her progress since she was born, and now she's put it into a book called Amazing Maisie. And it goes through all the trials and tribulations of finding that your daughter's got an eye cancer and how they cope with it and how they got
How
through
did they
it.
manage over here with the medical situation?
Oh, well,
was it good or not?
Well, it was a mixture between here and the UK.
All right.
It's all in the book. And I've got to tell you, at one stage, they said to Kay that we're going to have to operate. And they had to take one of Maisie's eyes out, right? And the choice was operate or she could die.
Wow.
Which is a hell of a thing for a mother to be told about.
This must be rare. Is it not rare?
No, I don't know how rare it is. A friend of ours who's here at the moment, he had it.
Gavin.
Gavin's brilliant.
Yeah, Gavin's been on the show.
But yeah, he has. But
The blind, remember the blind man, Gavin? Yeah. The man he played tennis, football, rode a bicycle. Bloody blind, isn't he?
But I've got to tell you, this is an amazing book, and it runs across Maisie's life. Now, I don't want you to think that Maisie has passed or anything. She's now a 20-year-old, and she works in special needs with kids.
Here or the UK?
In the UK, I think.
Right.
But listen, if you go to Amazon, you can get this on paperback or on your Kindle or anything. And all you've got to do is type in Amazing Maisie and Kay Lewis. The name is at the bottom. And I would suggest you read
That
this.
sounds nice, isn't it?
It's great. It's moving. It's triumphant, and it's absolutely worth a read. So go to Amazon, look up Kay Lewis, Amazing Maisie, and get the book.
That's worth a plug.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely worth a plug.
Now let's catch up with these. Guide dog litters are named alphabetically by the guide dog centres. Yeah, well, we've had Gavin on here, like we were saying, who talked about his guide dogs.
Yeah.
And we may get him back. We could do a quick chat with him, couldn't we?
We had the man who comes in the shack who trains blind dogs.
Yeah.
Well, no, dogs for the blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't train blind dogs.
No, the dogs are not. The dogs are not blind. No. Yeah.
So listen, normally before we do Steve's section, and he reckons it's controversial
this morning.
week.
I need to get off my chest.
Yeah. So listen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to end of part 2. I'm going back to end of part 1 so that you can have another look at this live pause video, and then we'll come back with Stevie's bit.
On the 11th of January, Live Pause Rescue Animals Tenerife caught fire and put the lives of 150 dogs in dire jeopardy. The people of Tenerife raced to their rescue. All nationalities came together. All 150 dogs and animals were saved, taken into people's homes without question.
Well, this is my mate. Looks like something coming home tonight.
The fires raged for a week. Everything was taken by the flames. Now we need your help to rebuild their lives. Every cent is received with gratitude. Every cent matters. Blankets, bedding, water bowls, basic requirements to survive. This appeal isn't just to rebuild shelters, it's to rebuild lives. Please give what you can to keep them safe, to keep them warm, to keep them alive. Thank you.
So there you go. Welcome back to well, it's the end of part 1 that's now become part 2, but we're in the third part.
I'm gonna hang my hat
So
up.
what you gonna? Wherever I lay
Paul
my
Young.
head.
Paul Young.
Yeah, it was good.
Paul Young.
Apparently, Barry is the guy.
Barry and Sue. How do you do?
Sue Frisbee says she had a friend who had a cat called Hitler, and she used to call him by shouting, "Heil, Hitler, get in!"
Yeah.
Which is great. We have a friend who
I've got to
has...
apologise to everybody called Derek, haven't I?
Why? Well, damn, it's gone now.
It's gone.
It's gone. Other Derricks
Are available.
are available. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen... Actually, I think I'll give you a fanfare. It is Stevie's subject.
It just things get to me. Anyway.
Stop before you start. Controversial, you said. Yeah, now, listen. I quite like coming here on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And if
Darren's alright, I've checked with Darren.
Oh, so has he got his finger on or off?
We're on a 30-second delay at the moment.
Well, this could be interesting.
No, well, I just need to get off my chest. I'm fed up. I'm sick, tired to the back teeth. I am, Eddie. Can I ask you a couple of questions? Just say 3 questions.
3 questions.
If you went to a restaurant and you couldn't afford the fillet steak, would you order it?
Well, no.
You can't afford it. Would you order it?
No.
No, you would. If you wanted a new car, would you go and buy a Ferrari because you can't afford it? You can't afford it, Eddie. Would you buy it?
Well, you couldn't.
Exactly, Eddie. Exactly. And this what comes down to. Why are people in the United Kingdom having children, Eddie? Why?
Well.
They can't afford them.
Yeah.
4.2 million children in England, according to the statistics, are in poverty. 4.2 million, Eddie. They're going to school hungry. There was a documentary recently in the United Kingdom. This lady who's living in a one room with 3 babies, and she was saying she's been there for a year. The law says she's only been allowed there for 6 weeks. And she was blaming the government, she was blaming the council, she was blaming everybody. She's in this. And I'm thinking, you're missing the point, darling. Blame yourself. You shouldn't have had the 3 kids.
Can I ask you a question on that point?
What's that?
You know, she's making all these complaints and everything.
Yeah.
Is she using her own mobile phone to make the calls?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But, no, I totally agree.
In the UK, we've got over 3. No, I'm just Eddie. It just makes me fume. Why can't they make decisions here for themselves?
Steve, you've gone red.
I know, because I'm fuming. I'm fuming, absolutely Bloody I've got notes here. I've got notes, Eddie. I've got notes.
You never make notes.
I never make notes. Never make notes. They're putting on school clubs so the kids go to school early so they can get something fed because the parents are not feeding them because they don't have enough money. It appears the cost of living crisis. It's not really a cost of living crisis, is it, Eddie?
No, not really. I think what it's called is living to your means, and that's what you should do.
But why would you go out and have a child knowing the fact that you can't afford one?
Maybe they couldn't afford the contraception.
Well, I'm going to... No. It's an old saying my father used to say, pull out.
Yeah.
But Eddie, I've got them all here.
He's got all the
I've got the notes.
Come on then, let's do it.
In the UK, there was only 200,000 abortions a year.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
Yeah, but you can't even get that in Catholic countries.
How many Catholic countries have we got left?
Not many.
Ireland, but you can have abortion in Ireland now. They passed it.
Yeah, they passed the law and everything.
Yeah.
That took some time, didn't it?
Because it's the human right, Brenda.
Yeah.
So 29% of children in the whole of the United Kingdom, according to statistics, according to the government, are in poverty. That's not... Why would you bring somebody into this world knowing you're going to be cruel to them, torturing them, make them suffer? Why would you, Eddie? Why would you bring... You wouldn't adopt an animal knowing you don't have a garden, you're going to just lock it in a cupboard.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it, would you? So why have a child knowing you can't afford to feed it, clothe it?
Let's just go to the chat for a minute, right? Brenda Baxter says it's because it's their human right to have kids. Well, no, I understand that, but that human right becomes a burden on the taxpayer, is what you're saying, but basically on everything. I like what Wendy Johns has to say. Birthday control is more widely available now than ever, but the welfare state pays well. Now, birthday control is something I'm interested in, because if I could control my birthdays, I'd still only be 32. And I think what she meant was birth control.
Birth control.
Text. Predictive text. Continue.
No, I've just got some other statistics. You remember way back years ago, Eddie, unemployment was about 3 million, manufacturers about 3 million, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so this figure popped up, and it says there's only 1.4 million people unemployed. I says, well, nah, that doesn't sound right. Then, I looked a little bit into it. 6.4 million claiming benefits in the UK, Eddie. That's where they went to.
Yeah.
That's where they went to. They moved from being unemployed over to benefits. They found it easier. How can we get the benefits? Have a kid, have two, have three, have more. Get the prams out. Let's go for it. So Britain in the last 20 years, I found a loophole. Just have kids and we'll get looked after. Don't have to ever work again. Oh, you might not get a full benefit because you're married. Let's get rid of him. I'm a single mum. I'm just a single girl.
Interesting points here, right? John Gilhurley says Ireland is no longer officially a Catholic country, and Duncan, who lives in Southern Ireland, has a good point. Maybe when the kids were born they did have the money, but people lose jobs. And I can understand that point.
I understand
Great
that.
point.
But percentage wise, how many do you think, Eddie?
Well, no idea.
Huh?
No idea.
Very little, I think.
No.
But if you've got a job, you're on the market, you're out there, you lose a job, you'll probably be that sort of person who won't be unemployed for a long time, and you'll go and get another job, Eddie, won't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Well, if the jobs weren't available, and if you've got the qualifications to do them. But I'm being told there are jobs over there.
I'm
but
being told.
People don't want them.
Why don't they want them, Eddie?
Because they don't want to work in
They don't want
supermarket.
They don't want a supermarket.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me the other day they went to visit their aunt in a nursing home in the UK, and they were quite surprised that everybody in the nursing home was a foreigner.
Yeah.
There was no English people. Why, Ed? I said, you know why? They don't want to bloody work.
Yeah, but that's down to immigration again. Right.
So the women can't work, Ed. The woman can't work because she's got 3 kids at home.
Right.
So they can't make her homeless, so the government pays her to somewhere to stay, they're paying the bum and she's on minimum, and she's complaining that she's in the one room.
I'm going back up here.
All right.
You see this? By the way, good morning, Wayne Ward. Good to see you. We are great today. Tracy says...
Oh, I'm doing that, Stevie Warner. Sorry, Steve. I do.
Tracy says, very true, Steve. They get paid a lot of money in benefits. And there was an outcry when they tried to limit child allowance to first child only. Don't have any more than one if you can't afford it. Tracy says, lots of jobs. And I see on Facebook so many local companies looking for staff. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story on this, right? And I really, really can't mention who told me this, right? because I shouldn't have been told.
Probably.
Someone that I know who works in the medical profession.
Oh yeah.
They had someone come to their place of work and say, "Listen, my child is 2 years old and he's got ADHD."
What's that?
Attention deficit disorder.
Right.
And the doctor says, "Well, I think that's what I decide, not you. I've got ADHD." "Well, you can't decide this. He's got ADHD, and I want you to write that down so I can claim more benefits." And they was brazen enough to ask the doctor to diagnose a kid with something,
So they get the more benefits.
so that they can get
because
the benefits.
I gave you the wrong figures. It's 6.4 million people claiming disability allowance, so that falls into that. There's actually 22.6 million claiming benefits. 22 million people
And how many were unemployed?
unemployed.
1.4.
1.4 million.
Wow.
1.4 million unemployed and 22 million claiming benefit. You can make it up.
So how many people are actually working?
There's 68 million in the UK.
So 68 million.
68 million.
62.
You've got 22 million claiming benefit.
So we
and out of
got-
that claiming benefit, 6.4 of disability.
So we got 60 million people paying
Paying.
for the 8
20.
million. Yeah, oh my God. But that's
But you said they'll do anything. They go to the doctor, they just get that, have the extra kid.
Yeah.
Easy life, sit back, let's get pregnant. Shut your legs, darling, shut your legs.
Somebody's going to be saying shut your mouth in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I believe
It's a big thing bringing a child into the world, isn't it? But why would you do it if you know you
Listen,
can't do it?
Diana Thompson, good morning.
Oh.
That's a very interesting point. Why we only blame the women? What about the men who help produce the small ones? It is, yeah. No, it's true. Absolutely right. Do you know what I think? When I was growing up, and it was a very embarrassing thing to do.
All right. What was that?
Well, when you got a girlfriend,
All right.
right?
All the genders are available.
Yeah.
I've never had this problem, by the way.
No, well, obviously.
No, obviously.
But when you get a girlfriend
Yeah.
when you're growing up, the
Yeah.
first thing
you want to do
is get yourself well and truly sorted
In there.
from a contraception point of view.
How do you?
Yeah. But that used to be a responsible way. You would either the girl would go on the pill or the lad will get himself some condoms or something. And there used to be clinics.
I used to use
for
cling
this.
film.
Cling film.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should roll me on.
Yeah, you just keep it fresh. Good morning, Wayne, Holly and Dee. Oh, great. There you go. Tracy says they're still able to have the fags and booze and mobiles. Yeah, well, we said that. But whatever happened to the birth control clinics?
Gone.
Yeah, doctor's surgery now. And also,
But you know
like
when you
I
go-
say, when I was growing
Yeah.
up, it was a very embarrassing thing to have to go there. It was even embarrassing
I've been there.
to go to the chemist and say, "Can I have
After morning pill.
no? Can I have
All the.
a packet of razors, please?"
Would you managed to buy condoms?
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No, never.
But
My
that's
friend
fun,
used to be embarrassed buying KY jelly. Never bothered me.
No, well,
Never bothered. You go straight to the queue. Mrs. Johnson's there. Morning, Mrs. Johnson. Morning, Stephen. More jelly, please, Mrs. Johnson. I've got a busy weekend ahead. Do you want two? Chop? You want to give me two?
Yeah, but the thing is, the embarrassment factor.
Is it? I know,
Well,
yeah.
it's gone now. Well, I mean, listen. When you mentioned porn earlier, right?
Did I?
Yeah, but when we were kids, if you found a copy of Playboy over the field, you know, well, hey, lovely, and it was a taboo subject.
Was it?
Now there are so many porn sites available.
I'm on half of them.
Yeah, you are. featured on half.
We've even got the money. There's no money in chicken.
Yeah, there's no money in
No.
the film either. But the thing is,
Yeah.
the embarrassment factor has gone down now. Sex isn't taboo like it used to be years ago. I mean, if your mum and dad wanted to say something about sex, it was always done in code. Like, you know,
This must be a Birmingham thing.
well, no, it's all over the world, isn't it? But it's all changed now. It's, yeah. I mean, kids, I like the fact that kids can talk openly with their parents about his sexual
they
problem.
do it now.
I like that.
They send little Tommy up the stairs, go up to your bedroom. Why, Mum? Just go up to your bedroom.
Yeah.
Is Dad going to give you one? Yeah, just go to your bedroom.
But, you know, kids can talk to
Openly.
the parents now openly about problems. But years ago, it was embarrassing.
No, years ago, anyway, when the woman got pregnant, the baby was taken off them.
Not always.
You go back to the 50s and 60s. If somebody, young girl, don't forget you have to be 21 to have a baby in the UK. Not what's happened?
John's just saying cling film, that's enough to put anybody off the sandwiches this week.
Was it not, where's the magistrate? Was it not illegal to have a baby under 21?
Well, do you know, you're going back to
To the 60s.
To
That's when they
Victorian.
used to take babies off young girls.
Yeah. Well, actually, Steve, I know it's a flippant thing to say, but it's quite true. Get it up while you're young. Oops, just checked in late today. Forgot the time. Oh, Michelle.
Not good enough, Michelle.
You'll have to watch us on
Detention
catch-up.
for you, Michelle. Detention.
Watch us on catch up. The thing is, though, I mean, we don't live. We don't live.
If you go,
in the Victorian age.
if you go to pause to adopt a dog, Eddie,
Yeah.
you just can't walk in there. Oh, I'll have that one. Wait a minute, pal. Where do you live?
Yeah.
How many's in the house? Are you working?
Yeah.
Have you got room? Have you got time to take the dog out? All these, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it should be the same as a child. They go to the doctor. Oh, I'm sorry, you're pregnant, Mary. Oh, am I? Yeah, Mary. Are you married? Oh no. Have you got a boyfriend? Oh no, it's just out. It was one night, Saturday night. Are you living with your parents? I live on my own. I've just get. All right, you working? No, I'm not working. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't have that baby then, Mary.
Yeah.
Is that a bit too?
Yeah, you know, I
Am I
think.
too far right now?
Well, you are completely right. You're that right. You fell off the flat earth, mate.
But I mean, that might be a good idea.
No, listen, you can't.
Means test them. Means test them.
Listen,
What?
let's go back to Ireland, right?
Are we all right?
Yeah, well, they were Catholic, weren't they?
Still are.
No, apparently not.
Still a Catholic country.
Yeah, okay.
Don't listen to this lot.
No, but the thing is, right?
Yeah.
Abortion was illegal.
Was
then.
illegal.
Was illegal.
What?
Not only that,
You just come over to
all
England
over
and
the-
have it.
Do you know America have passed laws now where you can't abort a child? So,
Really?
yeah. Somebody back me up on this. America
Not
passed
all.
laws.
It's certain states, isn't it?
Yeah, Carol, she's with you.
Oh, thank you very much. You have to sit in the back of the car, though, Carol. There's no room in the front.
No, there are. I don't know whether it's states. I don't know.
It'll
whether
be
it's
states,
the
isn't
whole
it?
of America.
Yeah, don't be America. They're all lippy-loo, isn't it?
You can't terminate a pregnancy.
You've got
there.
one state saying Donald Trump can't run for president. Next minute they'll say, oh, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. And the High Supreme Court says he bloody is running for president. He's going to win.
Do you know, I've got a feeling that could be a programme for the future.
What, President Trump?
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
we'll keep our eye on that one. You love him.
That's just between us two.
Yeah.
That's really...
Well, listen, if you can tell Jan she's having a surprise party last week.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, well, then I can tell them
It
that.
went well. It went well.
Yeah, it is. It's true. America have kind of stopped termination of pregnancies, and it is such a point. There's two ways of looking at it, and we're nearly out of time.
Run out of time.
Why should the law stop you from doing that? And what about the woman's rights to her own bodily functions? You know, I mean, we could talk about that for hours and hours.
Eddie.
Yeah, be quick.
There's over 100,000 kids in the state been looking after them.
There you go.
100,000 kids, Eddie.
Yeah.
Somebody's had a kid and just kicked him out.
Yeah,
You look after them.
Yeah.
I'll go down to the pub.
yeah. It happens all over the world. Listen, guys, I don't know where that hour's gone.
You're talking bloody rubbish.
Oh, no, we've not been talking. You've had 20 minutes on this
Oh,
subject.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've,
all right.
you've done well today.
I've done well, thank you.
You have done
Thank
well.
you very much.
And many thanks to our
That's
friends at XPTV1,
www.xptv1.com.
particularly for not pressing the red button. That's it. If you want to know anything about what
Anything.
we've been talking about, go to YouTube, Facebook.
Yes, remember to
and-
Google Pause Tenerife.
Yeah, and rewatch the show. Also, Live Pause Tenerife.
Yes.
We will be visiting there with a live report over the next couple of weeks. It's been a pleasure.
It's been great today,
It's been
isn't
brilliant.
it? Yes, even
who-
changing wardrobe.
Yeah, who have you been?
I've been Steve Gerald.
Oh, good, because I've been Eddie Hastings.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
From the Chicken Shack.
From 60s bar.
Oh, that's exactly where I'm from.
Yes.
No wonder I didn't turn
Got
up
a
for
massive
work
big
last
party
night.
down there very soon. Massive
We'll
big
talk about
party.
that one.
Special guest appearances.
Oh, you coming, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see you next Sunday morning for
Bye,
another
everybody.
edition of
Mwah.
the
We love
Multicoloured
you. We
Talk
love
Show.
you.
Bye!
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show. Steve, Gerald, and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand. That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.
God help us all.